Altered Beast on the Sega Master System. Apparently, it's supposed to be pretty bad. I've played this game, as I'm sure many of you have, but not on the Master System. I've played the arcade, and I've played the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis version. Oh dear. Oh dear, this looks absolutely atrocious. Now, the comparisons to the Genesis version are unfair because one console's an 8-bit console, and the Genesis is obviously a 16-bit console, and it's going to look better there. I appreciate that, but this feels sluggish as all hell to play. What I might do in this video, yeah, we'll do it. I'll play the Genesis version for a couple of minutes after this, so we can compare. Again, it's not really fair to, but we're going to, because we could do what we want. Here we go. This feels atrocious to play. And whilst I think of it, one of our lovely subscribers replied to one of the videos randomly and said, Mike, I'm paraphrasing here, Mike, quit or get rid of the childish intro to bad video games. And do you know what? You're right. I actually agree with you. It was crap, that intro. So I've done away with it. It's just straight into the game here. But I'm still a bit confused as to why you sent that reply on a football gaming video. It's very random. Anyway. Yeah, this is terrible. Please let me know if you've played it, guys. It looks bad. It sounds bad. But most importantly, it's really bad to play. In regards to reviews, Master System version scored a 60%, which isn't the worst at CMVG. It scored 43% at the Games Machine UK. I don't remember them. And it scored 17%. 17% at Power Play, which is apparently a German publication. This is atrocious. Absolutely, laughably bad. Now, I have to hold my hands up. And some of you will disagree with me here, and that's fine, because, you know, opinions. But I don't particularly like this game in general. I think it's pretty tedious. The arcade version, I thought the same, and I did think the Genesis version was the same. Pretty tedious. But with that said, the Genesis port is very good. I think it's a very good game. Like, it's the first Mega Drive game I played, because we had a friend who lived up the street. It's the same old story. He had a Mega Drive bundled with Altered Beast. There we go. This is just boring. It's boring. It's clunky to play. I mean, the sprite flickering, you can't really do much about that. The NES was the same. Many of the games on there, even the really good ones, like Mega Man 2 as an example, they suffered with sprite flickering, but it didn't change what was an otherwise really good video game. This isn't a really good video game. Far from it. It's absolutely awful. Look at it plodding along. Like, the frame rate here, I mean, frame rate, it's the Master System, but what is the frame rate here? Is it like 2 frames per second? Okay, this screen looks good. That's faithful to the arcade version. That looked cool. Okay, now he's got like a special he can do, hasn't he, Wolfman? Where is it? How do I do it? How do I do it? There we go. Bloody hell, he goes the whole screen on the Master System version. I think on the Genesis, you can only like take out 1 or 2 with that move. I don't know. Like I say, we'll take a look at Mega Drive version in a sec. But this is poor. And obviously Master System being 2 buttons rather than the Mega Drive's 3. Oh, I think it's boss time. To jump, you use 2 buttons simultaneously, which is a bit fiddly to do. For me, it is. Oh, God. Now, I was bad at this game. Like, pretty bad at it. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do against this boss, but I'm not supposed to do it like this. Let's just spam the special. I'm sure there's supposed to be a background, isn't there, in the arcade version and the Mega Drive version. Obviously, limitations of the system this is running on. This is a stinker of a game. I really don't like this. I'm going to die. I'm sucking at this, I know, guys, but I think let's fire up the Genesis version. It's going to feel and look a lot better. Here we go. Oh, iconic. That intro is just iconic.
Rise from your grave.
Rise from your grave. That blew me away when I was a kid, though. This is before the days of the SNES arriving, I think. And this guy we knew, who I was referencing earlier, he was the only person we knew on the estate who had a 16-bit console. All of us were playing our NES and Master System consoles, so, like, yeah, this blew me away. He had this, and he had that, I think it was World Cup Italia footy game, which was, with hindsight, pretty bad. We loved it back then, though. And this is just silk to play compared to the Master System version. Forget the graphics. I don't even think the graphics look particularly good on this version. So forget graphics. Just to play it, it is smooth as butter, this is. And reviews for this were much better on Mega Drive. They were much better. I mean, I'm having a glance at the wiki now, and I'm amazed at all the different systems this hit. I do forget that it was on the TurboGrafx 16. I need to check that version out. But I mean, of course, the best version will be the arcade if you want to play this game. Everyone's played this game by now, I would say. It's not one of my favourites. I find it to be, like I said earlier, incredibly tedious. It is an old game though now, isn't it? I mean, when was this released in the arcade? I should have checked this. Was it 1989-ish? Surely it's not that old. But yeah, it is old. It's old enough to feel and look its age now. And I don't think it's aged particularly gracefully. Although this version, if you're going to play a home console version, just play this version. I mean, back when I was a kid, everyone, when you thought of Altered Beast, you just thought of the Mega Drive. You didn't really think of the Master System version at all. Right, boss time. Let's see if we have got the background included. I think you...
Welcome to your doom.
Welcome to your doom. It's very Clive Barker. Yeah, look, it's kept the background. I mean, again, the Mega Drive's more powerful. I'm going to die on this guy again, aren't I? Yeah, very Clive Barker. I want to say inspired by Clive Barker movies or comics. Did you get Clive Barker comics? It's got that style, isn't it? I don't know if it actually is. What am I doing here? And we must remember, the Sega Master System also had its own versions of games which are really good. Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the Master System versions, are excellent. But anyway, it's a quick look at Altered Beast on the Master System and then the Mega Drive. It's dire, guys, on Master System. It's not good. Far from it. Avoid at all costs. Look out for more content coming to the channel. Let me know what you thought of the Master System of this game and the other platforms. I'll speak to you all soon.